situations, it was always what you see and whatever is the condition, you describe it and then you give the sound. Correct? Now for the spelling is the opposite. Spelling is you hear what you hear. How are you going to spell it? How are you going to write it? Okay? Now, the conditions are almost the same. Letter before and after that sound that you are trying to spell, the position of that sound in the word, and whether it's stressed or unstressed. But there's another one that can also affect, which is the number of syllables. How long the word is. Okay, so for spelling situations, there are 4 conditions that might affect. Okay, this is our popular when you spell. So now it's no longer what letter is the same. What sound is the same. Okay, because they will not see this. I will actually ask you what sound is the same in can, kiss, kill, skip. What sound is the same? So here you have right? Here what sound is the same? Scat, cusp, cost, still a k. Right? Here, stick, lock,
CK.
sound, k, still k. And then here, seek, crook.
Also cook.
So all of them have the same sound.
Yeah.
So how come they're spelled in so many different ways? Okay, so let's compare this part first, okay? Where do you hear the sound?
The beginning.
What do we call the beginning?
Initial.
In the initial position. So is it only initial?
Second also.
What
Middle.
What do you call the anywhere in the middle?
Medium. Oh,
Medium.
medium.
Okay. So if you hear the sound
Okay.
in the initial or medial position, you're going to spell it as a
K.
K. When? Because this is also where?
Oops.
Where's the in this word?
At the beginning or also at
Beginning.
initial position or middle.
It's also initial and medium. And it's also k, right? So how come here we spell it as K, but here we spell it as C?
Because it's before A and U and O.
A, U, O,
Oh.
N.
Oh, and consonant. Okay.
When you hear the sound k in the initial and middle position before an A, O, U, or consonant, you're going to spell it as C. If you hear the sound k, I, yeah, sorry, I thought it was. Yeah, so here it would be I.
It's such a long thing, we'll never remember.
Okay, you're getting all this at the same time. The children will not learn this all in one day.
Right,
Yeah, it's lesson 1, the other one was lesson 52.
right, okay.
Okay?
That's fine.
Okay, how about this side?
At the end,
Fine. So
after vowels.
position,
Final
final, and the
position.
sound was k, right?
Cool. Yeah.
This is also final. How did you spell it here?
CK.
CK.
Because it's after vowels.
It's after
I,
vowels.
U,
These
A.
are also vowels.
Oh. Right. Double. Yeah.
Okay,
That
let's
diagram.
let's start here. Yeah? Okay, what do you see here before the final k?
Diagraphy.
So diagraph would be a vowel pair, right? 2 vowels, right?
Yeah.
And anything else?
Also diagraph O.
Yeah, so that's also a vowel pair.
Right.
And what else?
N
And
and L.
what are those?
Oh, vowel consonant vowel. I mean consonant.
Just the one before the k.
Consonant, vowel, consonant.
Just before the k,
N and L.
just before the k.
N and L.
Yeah, what are those?
Consonant.
Consonant.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So if you hear the sound k in the final position after a vowel pair or a consonant, we are going to spell it as K. This one, what is the condition?
You see.
You already told me the final position, right? Was k. Letters before?
Before. Vowels.
Vowels, but those are also vowels.
And also
I will read them, okay? I, l, up, sm, ak, short vowel, ok, short vowel. So if you hear the final k after a short vowel, you're going to spell it as CK.
Can you show us that here it's not a short vowel?
Eek. E is a long E.
Oh, okay.
U. This is a consonant.
So that's the rule when it's a short vowel will have CK at the end.
Yes.
That's
One syllable
nice.
word actually. Okay, at this point, you see the lessons for this are different. This is in lesson 10. This one is lesson 14. Then the CK will come lesson 21. So when you teach this, your spelling will just be K. You choose all the words, and they're all with K. When you teach this, they practice all with C, and you choose all your words. And when they're good at it, you have a mixed practice, heterogeneous practice, where they get to choose, will I spell with a K or with a C?
Oh my god.
Then when you go here, now it's still a bit easy because these are both initial and medial. If it's final, they just put it CK, and that's it. But when they get to this lesson, then they have to analyze again the final choices. Yeah?
You will have
Are those both 21?
No. This is 21. This one, I think, is 26. Very close. But much later, they will have actually a final C. Like picnic,
What's the final?
lilac.
and what is this rule?
There are 7 books.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But the ones that we cover
But then
until
they will have to memorize all those rules.
no,
They become automatic by
Yeah.
that time.
they are not supposed to memorize it. They're supposed to learn how to analyze it.
But teachers have to memorize.
Yes, because we learn all over again. But when they finish the book,
The
huh?
more you do clinical,
No,
you
they
get
don't
more
finish
fun.
all the books in book
I'm
7.
not worried,
In
but I need a
K2,
lot.
they finish until book 2. In grade 1, probably book 3. In grade 2, probably book 4. Grade 3 will start with morphology. 5 onwards is more morphology.
The word with
But we will worry.
and everything.
We will worry about those in the second year of training. So the reason why the grade 4 and grade 5 teachers are here is because they need this background before they move on to what they're actually going to teach from
So it's
morphology.
actually not
Because your kids will know this. So you have to be aware of this because they will tell you this. So you must understand what they're talking about when they're spelling,
But
right?
the thing is, the new kids, what are they gonna do?
So then you kids, that's why
Wait,
some of
can
them,
you?
yeah. Nina will tell you her experience. She had many new kids, so of course many of them had to be introduced to this. But if they can already recognize the pattern from experience from previous lessons, you don't make them go through the same lesson for the sake of going through 1 to lesson 20. So you pick out the holes, the gaps, and you introduce those. Yeah?
Can you show us how to read the when it's
May
not
I ask-
CK?
When it's not,
Yes, if it will be not CK, how will I read it? Like STIC. Is there such a thing?
STIC, you would read it straight, but you will know that this is not the correct spelling. You see, spelling is a higher level because it integrates a lot of skills. When you read, the letters are there, you make an approximation if you don't know. But when you spell, if this is stick and that's also stick, contextual clues will not help you because it's the same word as what you hear. They both mean the same thing. How do you know which one is correct? So either you refer back to your memory, you should have seen the word first. So if it's a new word, you won't even know, right? Or if you have seen it before, you would have to have a good memory to remember it. And that's why we're teaching this. Because dyslexic children need a lot of exposures to the letter patterns. And we teach it explicitly. So they can make the memory, the remembering of the memory stronger and quicker. So it creates an orthographic memory. And that is why the spelling affects their reading. If they are good spellers, usually they're good readers. But if they're good readers, they're not necessarily good spellers. Okay?
And also what we do is, whenever, for example, for one child, I would always have the k sound in the spelling. I would always have one spelling, one word with this. So every day I would review it. Every time I gave a spelling test, I would review it. That's how you develop that.
I mean, if we did learn it just by absorbing, right, through our reading, can you imagine if children are taught explicitly, how much they would remember? And with building up of practice, of review, they will be quite strong actually. Okay, so for a spelling demonstration, I would usually start with auditory, right? So I would say these words. What sounds the same in patch, rich, match, twitch? And then I would write down these words. Yeah? Now, which letters make the ch sound? Patch, rich,
TCH.
the TCH, right? Okay. How about this group of words? So I'm going to list to say, and then the children will echo what sounds the same in belch, flinch, beach, pooch. And then I will write, and I'll ask them what
CH.
letters. Yeah. So CH would have H as well, right? So they both make sh. So how come we're spelling this with a TCH, and how come this one is only CH?
I. Vowel. No. Okay, so it's a lot of options.
It's a lot of options. It could be position, surrounding letters, number of syllables, stress
Okay, so
on
it's
stress.
final.
Okay, first, where can you find it?
Final.
Position, final. So if you hear, what sound?
Ch.
If you hear ch in the final position,
Do you write TCH or do you write CH?
if you hear ch,
Oh, but then you spell.
you're going to spell it as TCH. Yes. You're getting it. Okay.
Well, always
So-
when it will be final ch at the end, it will be with T before. That's the rule.
But this one is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to
what
add
is the
something.
difference? Yes.
Yeah. So I have to add something before
Yes,
that.
sandwich.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So both are final ch, but one is spelled as TCH. The other is only spelled as CH.
So you have to add something before the
Yeah.
F, the
So
final.
what is influencing?
I, A, and that's it.
AI. Oh yeah, they only have AI.
Yeah.
P. Okay, so let's put here P.
So it was basically
Huh?
missing.
Yeah, I know. So she's saying it's only A and I.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put A here.
Yeah. Now.
Also.
Yeah.
So I should be more careful of the words I choose, so they will.
Right.
Yeah, but if they do, then continue. You try to give more examples. So it's not because it's A and I.
Syllable probably.
So I will read it again for you, okay? What kind of sound? Ach, itch, ach,
Open syllable.
it,
Short vowel.
short vowel. Are there short vowels here? Check.
Belch. Flinch. Bitch.
Yes, there is a short vowel. Is it before?
You should
There
say
is a
bitch.
short vowel.
No. I know.
There are
it's
short
too
vowels
good.
here. short vowel here?
At the beginning. Initial.
No.
What is it? The V.
Middle.
CVC. Alright, CVC thing.
CVC. Let me see. This is C, this is V, this is C. So what letter, surrounding letter is before
L.
L? What type of letter is L? It's a consonant. Anything else? This is not consonant.
This is not
Double vowel.
Double vowel. Vowel pair we call it. So you will learn this next week when we say.
That's why you
Okay.
added the peach.
Yeah, that's why I added a peach.
Okay, fine. Nice.
Okay.
Very nice. Yeah.
And eventually they'll also learn another syllable which is the vowel R. Okay? If it was a vowel R, like this, porch, how would I spell porch?
TCH.
P-O-R-C. What is it? Porch. Would it be TCH? Porch.